The talks in Islamabad lasted 21 hours. Then they collapsed. Within hours, the region began shifting back towards confrontation. Israel moved first. According to multiple Israeli media reports, the Israel Defense Forces has begun preparations for a possible return to war with Iran. At the center of these preparations is IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Eyal Zamir, who has instructed troops to move to a heightened state of readiness. Units have been told to prepare for the immediate resumption of hostilities, signaling that Israel is not treating the current ceasefire as stable. Behind the scenes, the messaging is even clearer. A senior Israeli defense official, speaking to public broadcaster Khan, indicated that the war may have paused too soon. According to the official, Israel believes more pressure should have been applied, particularly on Iran's nuclear program. In other words, from Israel's perspective, the conflict remains unfinished. At the same time, Donald Trump is weighing his next move. Reports suggest the White House is considering limited military strikes against Iran, alongside a naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz.
You probably heard that a lot of very good things are happening with regard to the Strait, Hormuz, and a lot of good things are happening for our country. It's been very strong.
This military signaling follows the breakdown of high-stakes negotiations in Islamabad, which had raised hopes of a broader de-escalation. Instead, the talks ended without agreement, despite both sides engaging at the highest level in decades. From Tehran's perspective, the collapse carries a different narrative. Mohammad Baker Kalibaf, who led Iran's delegation, issued a stark warning upon returning home. If the U.S. authorities choose war, we're ready to fight. But if they act rationally, we'll respond rationally. We will not bow to threats. If they test our will again, we'll give them an even harsher lesson. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi went further, suggesting that a deal had been within reach before the United States hardened its position. In intensive talks at the highest level in 47 years, Iran engaged with the U.S. in good faith to end war. But when just inches away from Islamabad move, we encountered maximalism, shifting goalposts, and blockade. Zero lessons earned. Goodwill begets goodwill. Enmity begets enmity. For now, the ceasefire technically still holds. But the signals from all sides tell a different story. Israel is preparing for renewed conflict. The United States is considering military options. Iran is warning of retaliation. The diplomatic window that briefly opened in Islamabad has now narrowed sharply. The region is once again balancing on the edge. War has not resumed, but it is no longer receding either. It is waiting.